Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and finally it looks like we're going to have another decent weekend, at least for Saturday. Sunday there's a front coming in. It looks like 90% chance of rain and some wind. So Saturday's going to be the better of the day, just like last weekend. Saturday was the better day. It's absolutely beautiful today, so expect the same for tomorrow. I know the bite's been really good if you can get out. I know offshore last weekend, as you saw in the video that came out last night, we had a really good bite despite it being on the full moon or just after the full moon. We had a really good bite, had a good time with Brandy and Steve from O'Brien's Fishing Club. So we were able to get on a bunch of fish. We had a small little micro rod challenge between Chad and I, but we're going to expand on that because we didn't really catch any big fish. We caught a bunch of small fish, which was okay, but we wanted to get bigger fish on those micro rods. So again, it looks like this weekend is going to be, Saturday is going to be absolutely beautiful, just like it is right now. And Sunday is going to probably be a washout. So Saturday is going to be the day to go. We have plenty of live bait here at the office. We have pinfish, we have shrimp, we have rock shrimp, we have frozen bait, we have ice, we have drinks, all of that, snacks. So if you're going out on a day in the water and coming up the Little Manatee River or going by our shop, stop by and purchase what you need for your fishing trip. Let's go ahead and get into the tides and salooners for this weekend and see what we have in store. Okay, for Saturday we have a low tide at 1:51 a.m. at a negative 0.1. Then we have a high tide at 6:07 p.m. at a 1.7 foot. Then on Sunday we have a low tide at 3:04 a.m. at a negative 0.3 foot. Then we have a high tide at 7:04 p.m. at a 1.8 foot. Saturday the major feeding time is from 5:42 a.m. to 7:42 a.m. And then we have a minor feeding time from 11:37 a.m. to 12:37 p.m. And then another major from 6:12 p.m. to 8:12 p.m. Then on Sunday we have a major feeding time from 6:33 a.m. to 8:33 a.m. And then we have a minor feeding time from 12:19 p.m. to 1:19 p.m. So as you can see, it's a very long incoming tide. And those are the types of tides that I like to fish inside the bay for snapper and grouper typically. Now, I know the snapper bite and the sheep's head bite has been really good inside the bay, so if you're not going to go offshore, that might be something that you want to target, especially with these slow tides. And pay very close attention to the salooner periods, because those are going to be the times those fish are going to eat the best, simply because you don't have a lot of tidal movement. So you want to pay attention to those salooner tables and make sure that you are where you want to be when those minor or major feeding times come into play. Now that minor feeding or that major feeding time is going to be on Saturday. It's going to be when the sun is coming up, so you get that barometric change. So it should be a pretty good bite right on that major on both days, on Saturday and Sunday in the morning. With all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what we've got coming up. I've mentioned it in the last Friday fishing forecast, but at Finn's Fishing Club, we have Captain Palooza coming up this Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Finn's Dockside in Apollo Beach. If you're not part of the club, you can still come up. It's open to the public. You want to come up, see what's going on. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of different things going on. For $20, you get a food ticket. We're going to have fried fish. We're going to have oysters. We're going to have all that. So come up there. It's open to the public. It will give you a good idea of what the club is all about. So come and see us there. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the support with the bait shop in buying our jigs and all our tackle and everything else like that. We truly, truly appreciate it, and we wouldn't be able to do all of this without you guys. So thank you so much for that. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.